Hello. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Robin shall be here shortly due to technical difficulties. So hopefully I'll have that fixed here in a minute and join us. In the meantime, you've got me for a minute. Um, but anyway, welcome to the show tonight. We got Nick Groff going to be on with us tonight here just a bit. And as I said, Robin will join us here in a few minutes once he gets situated. So yeah, but hopefully everyone's staying cool in this crazy hot weather. So Abby, you volunteered to co-host. How's everybody doing? See some people already popping in. So we'll get Nick on here in just a bit, and Robin and I will probably chat here just to briefly once he gets all situated and on here. But he's having some issues. Blocker now. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Gosh, all kinds of people showing up here already. Yeah, so a few things going on here at Rhodes Hotel. I'll talk about a few things while we're waiting on Robin to join in, and we'll get Nick on here soon. But so yeah, anyway, we got the next public investigation coming up. I think I can't remember when it is, the one for July. Anyway, I think it's like the 11th, something like that. We have tickets still available for that. If you guys in the area want to buy tickets and support the charity and investigate Rhodes Hotel, we appreciate it. One other event that we have coming up is an event that we're doing with the Asher Walton House, which is 2 houses down from Rhodes Hotel. And we will be doing an event together on October 29th, and we still have tickets left for that. And you will investigate both locations, actually. So we'll have the two groups. One group will be down there, one group will be here, and rotate back and forth. Throughout the night. And two locations, one price. So tickets are available for that. You can go to rhodeshotel.com and you can get your tickets and stuff there. Again, they're very limited. I know Robin's been keeping busy with things out at Ashmore States. He's out there right now, and he's having some technical difficulties, so he should be joining us here pretty soon. So let's see what's going on. Hello, everyone, and hey, let's see here. Can't wait till the next LLF challenge. Yeah, sometime later on this year we'll be doing the next challenge. Should be interesting. Nick hasn't even told me exactly what we're doing yet, so we'll see. But Crystal's doing all right. Hey, Gina. Hey, Jamie. And let's see, we got Amy, we got Nancy, we got Ashley, Abby, Michelle. Got all kinds of people in here. So good deal. Let's see Robin still squirming around trying to get situated. So yeah, but kind of scary not knowing. Yeah, we'll see what's going on. Maybe we can get some information out of Nick tonight about the next challenge and see what's going on. So I know we've started training and stuff, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it'll be a cool challenge that we get to do and get through it. Hey, Crystal's here. Terry, Wisconsin. Cool. Good deal. We appreciate you guys coming in while we're waiting on Robin to join us, and Nick will be here in just a bit. If you would, please go to YouTube and look up LLF Radio and subscribe to the channel. And we've got all the videos and stuff on there for all the interviews and stuff we do. And anyone that misses this, we will have the one for tonight with Nick on there here pretty soon. So tonight is episode 40 that we got Nick on. So you got 39 other interviews that is on YouTube. So please go and subscribe to that. And if you're not already following the Paranormal Chat on LLF Radio Facebook page, please go follow and like that page as well, if you would. And let me look on here and see, make sure we got everything lined up here with Nick. Just make sure he doesn't forget. Anyway, so hopefully everyone's having a good night. And, like I said, we've got stuff coming up at Rhodes Hotel. If you go to rhodeshotel.com, follow the page and stuff on Facebook and everything, and as well as we go on here and start clicking some of this other stuff and bring some other things up here. As I said, go to rhodeshotel.com and check out some of the events and stuff we got coming up, the public investigations that we do every month, and then, of course, the event that I was just talking about that we're doing at here in Asher Walton House, October 29th. Still tickets available for that. And Ashmore Estates, of course. So if you want to book Ashmore Estates, I'm not sure exactly what all's left booking wise there for the weekends and stuff, but there's always during the week and Sundays and all that good stuff that you can book there. I think Saturdays are pretty full, if not already full. I think when we talked not too long ago, there was maybe just like a Saturday or two available for the rest of the year there, but still, I'm sure there's Friday nights available, Sundays, and during the week and all that good stuff that you can get booked up. So again, go to ashmoreestates.net, or you can call that number that's flashing across the screen, or email, and they'll get you set up. And real quick, there's there's the YouTube page stuff there that I was talking about a minute ago. And, of course, go check out lostlimsfoundation.org. Got a new setup for the website. Everything's changed a little bit with the design and stuff. And, you guys go in there and check it out. You can do donations and stuff there. You can order shirts and stuff for the charity, Rhodes Hotel, and all that good stuff on there. And, so go in there and check that out. See Robin's still squirming around, so we'll probably get him in here in a minute. And Nick said he'll be joining in here very soon. Let's go in here and see who all's in here. All kinds of people in here. Crystal. Yeah. We don't have very many Saturdays left this year at Rhodes Hotel. So if you're wanting to book up a Saturday, you should probably book up pretty soon. Let's see. Yeah, who else we got here? Hey, Keith is here. Yeah, from the Asher Walton House. Kristen, hey, what's going on? Ashmore's, yeah. Okay, yeah. So it looks like, get into Ashmore and get some stuff booked up there. Let's see here. Rihanna, how you doing? Tim, what's going on? Shelly, God, we got all kinds of people in here. Hello from New Jersey. Hey, Holly. Michigan, all kinds of people in here. I think Robin's still working on getting his sound working, so he'll probably join us here in a minute. And again, Nick's sent me a message, and he said he'll be on here in just a minute. So send him a message back here. And just like that, Robin's gone. Hopefully he gets the sound. Hopefully he gets the sound figured out so he can come back and join in on the show. Robin's such a troublemaker. Hey, Rebecca, what's going on? Kentucky. Got all kinds of people in here. Like I said, we'll have Nick on here in just here shortly. So he sent me a message and said he'll be on in a minute. But in the meantime, we're waiting around on Robin to jump in here because he's having some issues with sound. So hopefully he'll make it back in. Those of you guys just tuning in, thanks for tuning in and watching the show. And we'll have Nick on here soon. Until then, you got me just blabbing for a minute until Robin or Nick, whoever gets on here first. But they should be getting going here just in just a few. So I know Nick is going to be getting on here in a minute. But again, if anybody is on YouTube, please go to LLF Radio and subscribe, and you can check out all of the interviews that we do every week on there. We appreciate it if you go on there, and then again, check out lostlimbsfoundation.org. Just briefly, we help amputee kids with prosthetics that can't afford them. And one of the things with Rhodes Hotel, when you rent out Rhodes Hotel, you're helping the charity and stuff out. So, but yeah, go to the website, check it out. There's charity shirts on there. There's Rhodes Hotel shirts on there. You can make donations and stuff on there. And then there's the link for Rhodes Hotel. Sorry, I'm like repeating this from earlier, guys. I'm just kind of killing some time until Nick jumps in here and Robin jumps back in. So, go to rhodeshotel.com. There are some Saturdays still left the rest this year, but most of them are gone. So if you're looking to book up a Saturday night at Rhodes Hotel, you should probably go on there and find a date and get it all picked out here soon. So Robin's not back yet, but I see Nick has just popped up. So let's go ahead and bring Nick in and talk to him so you don't have to hear me blabbing to myself here.
What's happening, Mike? How you doing, buddy?
Not too bad. How about yourself?
Doing good, man. Good. Where's Robin at? He hasn't joined yet?
He's having sound issues. I don't know, like a couple minutes before we jumped on here, he's just like, can you hear me? I was like, can you hear me? And he's like, I can't hear you. And then like he's unplugging. Oh, wait, I think he just popped up too. So we might have Robin back. There we go.
There he is. Hey, Robin, how you doing?
Oh, not too bad. Figured out the problem. My darn turn this light off. My darn phone was overriding my earbuds, so it wouldn't let me connect to my computer. So
it's
I'm like, what the hell? So finally turned everything off. I'm like, oh, that's it.
So it's not paranormal then, huh?
No, I'm out in the RV. So yeah, it might be if I was inside the building, but yeah.
You are? Oh,
yep.
I gotta get back there. Honestly, I love Ashmore Estates. I had somebody on our Nick Groff Explorers page talking about Ashmore Estates, asking if anyone's ever been there, and I was writing on the page telling everybody it's one of the coolest locations. It's
thanks.
Incredible location with a lot to offer, from history to mystery, and obviously the paranormal encounters have been epic through the years. So I love the location.
Yeah, it's been fun to take care of and put together, and had a lot of help, and that's what's good about it. So, yeah, in fact, I was talking with somebody today about that. The first time you came out there, I remember you said something about the third floor, that it couldn't be the top floor because it was clean compared to what it was when you guys did Ghost Adventures out there.
Yeah, third floor. Yeah, that's such a cool place. So many different experiences, and I got to get out to Rhodes too, Mike. I know we've been talking on. I just can't wait for that opportunity to come up because I've heard a lot of cool things about the location. I'm really interested to investigate it.
Yeah, we'll figure something out at some point, right?
Yeah, we will. Our paths will cross like usual when it's meant to be, But yeah. I wait, man. I can't wait. I got back in the gym. Well, I haven't stopped being in the gym, but I it's been tough with the baby and everything that's going on and filming Death Walker and all over the place. But I've been making it a point to train really hard because I cannot wait to do another challenge with you, man. I cannot wait.
Yeah, which brings me to this. The mystery is still out there. It's like I'm wondering, like, because I tell people, they're like, "What are you guys doing next?" And I'm like, I honestly don't know because you're so unpredictable on what to expect. I'm like, I'm like, I don't know.
Yep. Well,
Yeah,
that's what it's coming up, man. That's why I'm excited because I love keeping you kind of in the midst of everything. You know what I'm saying? So when it's time, it kind of takes you off guard. So you got to train, you got to mentally prepare physically. And then, like, when we get closer to the date, we kind of expose what we're going to be doing. And then, I don't know, I think that's what makes it fun too. It's unpredictable,
yeah,
1 minute we're climbing a mountain at Mount Washington, in New Hampshire. And then the next minute we're running a 14-mile, 30 obstacle Spartan beast in the freezing cold
yeah.
rain. So,
My sister's on here. Like, one of the things she was, when you commented on the post, like on which Spartan, when he was like, "Oh, Spartan race," and then she chimed in, and you was like, "So what was it? Which one was it you told her? Like the death race or something?"
yeah, we're running the death race in the future. We'll run
What's
the
this
death.
we?
It's called the death race specifically because I think it's a 48-hour to 72-hour. It's not even a race particularly. It's literally a task in in a sense. Like if you, it's up mountains carrying stuff. It's like typical Spartan obstacles, but you're doing it for like 48 hours. If you get to the 24-hour, then you go to the 48. If you get to the 48, you go to the 72. And not a lot of people can obviously complete it. I've thought about it because I used to do paranormal lockdown for 72 hours. So I'm like, like what's the difference with throwing some obstacles in the mix and mentally preparing and pushing yourself, but it's grueling. It's hell. I don't recommend it. You never know what we're going to do, Crystal, like, does she want to do the death race? Is that what she's asking?
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, probably not. She's like, "Oh,
If
if
she
you
could
guys
run it, it'd
do
probably
it."
be her death.
Yeah. It'll literally be the death race, right?
Yeah, her spirit is running along with us. Just she's the one carrying the whole race.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
I'm
just
not.
sitting. What's that?
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say she's in the comments now saying no, like I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, come on, you can do it. You can do it. Tessa's down. She's one of our guests, man, for the next
That's awesome.
challenge. She's down to do it too. It's kind of cool because it gives you motivation. Like two reasons why I do it. Number one, because I love you guys. Like you guys are like, we become really close friends, and as after Mount Washington, we become like family. Saving each other
That's the
from
truth.
dying up there on the mountain. But no,
Mm-hmm.
I think what you're doing is great, and your positivity and what you do for kids, both of you guys, what you do for charities, like the foundation, just everything. You guys are all around good people in general, and in today's society, it's kind of hard to find that people are willing to help and give, and especially kids that are in need. And um, I think that's just a challenge, and specifically you too, Mike. I think through the years, you and I have talked, like you've been challenged, in life, and I think mentally it's a good way for all of us to stay not just in physical shape, health, mentality, but you kind of need that sometimes to balance life out because life can be
Yeah,
crazy. So it's been cool, man. I really appreciate it, and I love what you do. And I stand by it, and it gives me the motivation to want to better myself, physically, mentally, and just as a human being. So I love it, man. I
yeah,
love what you do, both of you.
yeah. And I
Well,
appreciate the
thanks. Appreciate
support.
it.
With you and Robin and everybody that supports. But and it's cool that we've tackled doing the Unlimited Journey series and stuff too, because I think it's another means for us to throw stuff out there even more. And Robin's done so much. I mean, if it wasn't for what Robin done, Rhodes Hotel, we wouldn't even have this for the charity.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the cool thing about Unlimited Journey. Speaking about that, it's cool. We had the concept that we created, and it kind of turned into an episodic series. It wasn't really meant to be that or start like that, but it kind of turned into that. You're the one that called me up. I remember for years I've been helping you guys and whatever. And I remember when I met you in Boston, Massachusetts, and raised some money for the child there. I think for a prosthetic eye. That's what she was going for, if I remember correctly.
The one in Boston was hand. His hand, yeah.
The hand, and then later was prosthetic.
Yeah, the eye was after that, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'll never forget meeting you because we're actually in the children's hospital, Robin. This is a funny story, actually. I'm like, all right, here, I'm gonna help the foundation. Here's my debit card. Mike, I literally went to take it from him, and it slips out of my hand into the heater, the hospital heater, like in between. You know how narrow those heaters are. It goes into the heater, and my card falls into the heater. And I'm literally looking at him like, my card is going to melt if we don't get it out. It was one of those moments, like we're tested all the time in life. It was one of those moments. I don't think you actually ran the card yet. I think that's what happened. And
I don't think so. Yeah.
so we have to get somebody. They come over. They have to unscrew and pull the whole heater apart so they can get the debit card. And then Mike runs it. And that was our first experience for the charity. But that's my point. The distance you go, like the mentality of like, how bad do you want it? Like a lot of people would have given up and said, I can't get it. But you keep conquering, man. Every year holds something different. And I think that's the cool thing about what we do. Ever since then, I'm like, we started talking and you called me up one day and you're like, Nick, I need to do something because you didn't know how much longer with your leg and everything and what you were going through.
Yeah.
And you're like, I want to climb a mountain. I was like, what?
Yeah. Well, it was kind of like I want to do something crazy, and then we kind of both. I don't know. I said something maybe like a mountain, just do something that'd be crazy, and then you were like, "Oh, let's do Mount Washington."
You were like, Robin. Mike was like, I think we came up with the mountain thing, the concept of a mountain. But Mike was like, yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Like, can we climb Mount Everest or Mount like Kilimanjaro? Like,
we were talking. Yeah.
You were talking about crazy mountains. I'm like, why don't we take it slow and climb Mount Washington?
Thank Jeff Belanger for Kilimanjaro. He's like, oh, you could do that. That's why I was just like, oh, that's why I mentioned that. But
yeah, that's hard, man. It's definitely hard because look at Mount Washington. It took us 8 hours, dude, just to go up it. Just to go up the mountain, and we were supposed to have rides picked up, but then if anybody hasn't seen it, definitely go. I think it's on YouTube now. You can check out the episode. We'll probably end up putting it up too, but it's a great series, man. I love it. I love it. So more episodes to come in the future.
Yeah, Robin, we need to drag him out
to pick it up. That's what I think. I think we should.
Yeah.
I really believe in the idea of packaging this into an episodic series and taking people in life along for the journey because it's really about the story. It's very compelling to listen to people's stories. And like, I loved listening to your story, Mike, and not giving up and how we were up on the path of Mount Washington. And you got to the point where your prosthetic leg didn't work. You're on crutches. Then you were on your hands and your butt, like just scooting up the mountain, like not giving up. And then you were getting to the point of like your body was shutting down. And then we came across these hikers going the opposite direction. And what did they say to you? And they said something to you. You remember?
The lady was talking about my determination, like just the motivation and determination of getting up the mountain and stuff. They saw how I was putting the effort, to try to get up the mountain. And yeah, it was I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was along the lines of the motivation and determination of getting up the mountain. And considering some crutches.
Yeah. And I just remember looking at you after they talked to you and you just had tears in your eyes. And that
Yeah.
was your moment of, I'm not turning back. I'm going to conquer this. But I get goosebumps thinking about that moment. I think to me personally, those are the moments I cherish because I think we all struggle through life and different issues or whatever we have going on, and I think you get to a point where you realize when you're stripped away from everything, everything is stripped from you and you just have that sincere, genuine moment of breaking. And then you have like those words or like something that triggers inside of you that says, you know what, I'm not going to give up. Like that right there is powerful to me. That's like what living is all about, to learn and evolve as a human being in those moments. And I feel like sometimes they're lessons for us to grow, and it's lessons for us to really go through, so we can step to that next level, whatever that next level is, not just this life, but the other lives and the beyond and whatever your beliefs are. I feel like that holds a sincere, like genuine, deep core. Personally, for me, I don't know. I'll never forget that moment, man. I know you went
Yeah.
through it
So,
with you, and it really struck me. It really struck me. I'm like, you know what? This needs to be an episodic series. This is like too good. Your story, what just happened, this genuine, real, raw moment. I think people can relate to that, and I just really believe in, um, you know, if we're producing a show or we're producing something to that capacity, I believe in the heart of that. Like, there's not enough shows like that out there that have like the real, sincere, genuine, raw moments, like that real, relatable circumstances that have outcomes. I think a lot of stuff is way overproduced and just kind of cut down and like forced on for TV broadcasts and whatnot. But that really struck a nerve with me. So ever since then, we were like, man, we're gonna film these. We're gonna film every challenge we do, and it's gonna turn into a series. So that was kind of it.
yeah. We need to drag Robin out, even if he doesn't do the challenges. We'll have to drag him out. Put him behind a camera or something, right, Robin?
Robin, you got to do a challenge with us.
Yeah, my connection is really bad. So it's not. I can't
Oh,
hardly
is
hear
it?
anything. Yeah, it
We
kind
can
of
hold
comes
up
and goes.
signs.
We can talk about Robin.
Yeah,
Oh, what happened? Hey,
He gave us the
he's
Irish
gone.
goodbye. He gave us the Irish goodbye. That's what I do on the show. We never say goodbye. We just hang up because it keeps the conversation going. Remember we were prank calling everybody on Chico? Oh my god, it was so fun. Oh,
What
wow.
happened there?
It's like
yeah, it kind of kicked me out.
we have an
It's got
alternative.
a
Oh,
yeah, it had a second me.
I know
We
you're
got a
thinking.
portal. We have a portal.
Yeah, my doppelganger was in the other sub box.
Yeah, seriously. I just watched a movie where it had alternative realities of yourself as yourself in other realities, but living different lives, and they all mesh together at like one weird moment. It's such a weird movie. It was called what was it called? Everywhere. It was called Everywhere, Everything, All the Time. That's the name of the movie. I watched it. It was so bizarre, but very
Look
strange.
that up.
Yeah, it's a weird movie, but it had to do with kind of like what happened to Robin, where he's in two different realities, but then they blend together when he learns that he can be in both realities of himself or something, and it affects himself. It ripple affects anything he's doing in that reality to other realities and other realities and regardless of what life he's living. So very strange.
Have to look that up. No, when you were breaking up there, Robin, we were saying we need to get you out there for one of the challenges when we get, even if we throw a camera on here or something. Even if you don't do
Yeah,
it,
I'll take care of
even if you
EMS
don't
problems.
Tesla can carry you, Robin. Tesla will carry you. she's strong enough. Can you hear us? Or
My
nah?
signal's horrible out here.
Oh man.
It's not
Can you hear us?
cooperating. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's doing all that.
Well, I'll send him a text message.
Yeah, let's just start texting here and be like, hey.
Yeah. It's so funny.
Yeah, start holding up signs, be like,
yeah,
start doing that.
I was just saying, here she comes.
Hey!
Hi.
Oh, that little boy. Who else is more? We got a lot.
Oh boy.
The flood in the room.
I heard you guys talking about it.
Hey!
That's Ian over here. Mike, you haven't met Luciano yet, huh?
No.
Our little baby boy.
Been
away. I was saying we were talking about the coming up.
Oh yeah.
But he doesn't know what the challenge is.
Can't tell him what the
No.
But I was
Still
saying
don't know.
no matter we were trying to convince Robin to be a part of the challenge, and I said you could carry Robin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I carried Nick on my back.
Yeah, she's strong, man. Robin, she got you, Robin.
Yeah.
If you're up to it, she'll carry you. I don't know what we're doing. Maybe it's a mountain. Maybe it's we'll walk on water, Mike.
Yeah.
We did that.
I think you tried that once.
Rick said I couldn't do it. I said I got 3 steps on water. I proved him wrong. So what would you like to do for a challenge, Mike? What do you want to do for a challenge?
Gosh, I don't know. I'd have to think about that one.
What does everyone what does everyone think in the comments? Whoever's writing in.
Run 10 miles.
That's it? 10 miles? That's
Run
10 miles. Wow.
miles. We did 14 miles.
Okay.
10 miles, yeah.
All right, well that's pushing it. 30 miles would be something.
That would, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to get some thought on that one. But yeah, we need some more ideas. I mean, since this,
What would you want to do?
I like the walk on water one.
Huh?
I said I like the walk on water.
You got any ideas, Robin?
Walk on water.
Not offhand, but
There he is.
Luciano wants to run a Spartan race. He's ready.
Yeah. Hi.
12 pounds now. Say
Wow.
hi.
He's very happy.
The hungry cry.
I just wanted to stop in and say hi.
Yeah.
I'm glad you did.
Good to see you.
Good to see you guys too. We're getting ready.
Yeah,
We're
good to
training.
see you.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe how quickly she bounced back. She looks amazing too. Like it's only been looks incredible. She's killing it in the gym and she's doing really good. But
what are you guys getting ready for?
We're gonna have a challenge. We're gonna raise money for the Lost Limbs Foundation.
Can I do it?
Sure, why
I'm
not?
strong enough.
Yeah,
You
can
are
carry
strong
me.
enough. You could
Push the limit. Carry a bulldozer.
Well, tell them. Don't tell me. Come on.
Yeah.
Here. Camera. You're
I
live.
will
Good.
put the limits to an elephant.
Good.
challenge. It's going to be elephant carrying.
All right.
I might break my back, but it will work.
All right, we're getting out of here. You
All
let
right.
us know what the challenge is.
All right.
and
Well,
we'll prepare for it.
I said.
Good to see you.
All right. I said
Punches.
100 punches.
200.
They're pushing the limits over here. See what I have to deal with?
Yeah.
I got these little
Yeah, really.
guys every day. They wake up and they want push-ups. I'm like, I need more energy. Literally, it's like wake up, eat waffles, and let's do 20 push-ups and 100 steps before school or something like that. It's crazy. Before I. So what do you?
Yeah, at least they're not sitting in front of their iPad or something like that doing stuff.
Yeah, I know. Seriously, I know technology is crazy today with kids. iPads and all that. They do that too, but try to limit it.
Yeah.
Sure.
What do you think? I say we let everyone vote, man, on what they think we should do for a challenge. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah. Let's throw it out there and see. Get some thoughts on what would be some good challenges. And keep in mind, I'll probably be on the crutches, or if I am on the leg. So nothing like no death race or anything that drastic for me. Robin would have to EMT that one because I'd probably last about 10 minutes and he'd probably have to take me down.
Yeah. You gotta come out to it, Robin. The next one, I think we're gonna have a huge entourage coming for the next one. I think Johnny or Chad Lindbergh said he was coming.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Chad. I bet you my sister would go. Tesla's obviously be there. We'll probably have some more special guests that will attend. But I know all the guys from G Crew, like Josh and Johnny and Chad, they all said they'd come. So we'll get a big entourage. Fun.
Yeah,
that'd be fun.
Yeah. Get
so maybe
Robin out there with us.
No, let's throw some ideas out there. What do you think? Let's all pick an idea. What do you think, Mike? All right, I'll throw one out there. Like swim with the sharks.
He's only got one leg to go up.
Yeah, I don't want to lose the other one. Then I'll just be a bobber. I'll just. I mean, right now I got the one leg. I'd swim in circles, but if the shark takes the other one, I'm just.
What are they saying? I can't read the comments. What they say?
Yeah, Appalachian Trail hiking.
That's actually a really cool one. Doesn't that take a couple of days? Well, that would be like 5 days or something, right? The whole trip. Yeah.
That'd be cool. That'd be a nice one.
Yeah, we could walk.
Maybe just wanted to throw one up there so she could say she's probably screenshotted already. So she's the stalker from Ashmore.
There you go. That'd be fun. We could we could do some walk a couple. What is it? How many miles is that?
I'm not sure.
1,000 something. I forget. I've looked this up before, but I don't know how exact number. But yeah, it would be fun. What about you, Robin? Any cool ideas?
Yeah, not offhand, but yeah, I have to think of something I'm not going to do that you guys can do. So like a snake challenge or something.
Oh yeah,
We should go skydiving. Do a skydiving thing where we have to like shoot through hoops.
There you go.
With me and heights, it's not a good mix.
Are you scared of heights, Mike?
Yeah, I don't like heights. That one would probably terrify me.
All right.
There you go. That's what you gotta do.
I've always wanted to skydive. So you and me, Mike, we can harness up together and we can jump.
Yeah, you'd have to give me horse tranquilizers or something to. Yeah, that one would be tough.
Guys, just close your eyes and I'll push us out the airplane.
I could see you doing it too. You'd be like, "Oh, let's go," and I'll be like, "No." And I could just see you. It's nothing. Let's go.
Nick, I don't think so. Nick, I don't. We just go. That wouldn't be me. I would love to skydive. That stuff doesn't bother me. I don't think I would ever bungee jump though. I don't really care for the bungee jump. I've jumped off bridges into water, high up. I dove off quarries before that, 40 feet up, dove off. That was a little risky, but I've done some crazy stuff in my life. It'd be fun to do something. I'm trying to think something that would be really cool that we could do adventurous. It would be cool if we did something through the Colorado Rapids, 5 category rapids together.
That would be cool.
Did the rapids, then had a hike through the forest, couple miles, and then up some mountain. It would be cool to do a combination of things,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah,
that'd be really cool.
That way we can take breaks at night through our days of this filming and for Unlimited Journey, and we could have s'mores with Johnny Hauser at the campfire, and chat.
Those are Ashmores.
Ashmores.
Ashmore. I like that.
Well, if Mike doesn't like the heights, maybe you need to do something with heights.
Yeah,
like rappelling down a mountain or something.
I've done that before.
Yeah.
I've
Oh,
rappelled
really?
face first. Have you guys ever seen like Universal Soldier or whatever? I watched that movie when I was a kid, so I wanted to do it. And where they harness and you harness behind you and you hold it behind you and you run face first down the 100-foot cliff. So I ran straight down the 100-foot cliff. It's fun, man. But if you don't like heights, it's very scary because you have to kind of have to lean. You know, if you're on the edge of the mountain, you have to like lean straight forward and you have to hold it. It's pretty wild. That was a lot of fun.
I think the closest you could probably get me into like something height wise would probably be zip lining, some kind of crazy zip line. That'd probably be the closest I'd get to like jumping off, out of a plane or something.
Zip line. We could go to Las Vegas and do the Fremont zip line. The whole free.
Oh yeah,
pretty fun.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you probably
Nick,
come close to
you're not a real. Yeah, Nick's not real fond of heights either, though, are you?
What, me?
Yeah.
No, heights don't bother me at all. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I remember when you were in the bucket truck when you shot that one selfie here. I said, "You want to go higher?" And you're like, no, this is good. So I didn't know if you wanted to do it.
Because it was a mechanical. No, I was just meaning like, no, it's good. I can get the picture because the people were.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, it didn't bother me. No, heights don't bother me at all. Claustrophobic. I'm not claustrophobic. I've been in morgue
I am.
Man, maybe we need to bury ourselves alive, Mike.
Again, what's this we? Some of these ideas, there's no we. It's you.
Part of the unlimited journey, man. It's about your story. It's about overcoming the fears, overcoming the obstacles.
That's true. That's
story,
true.
bro. This is your story. I'm just helping you, push you.
Yeah.
This would be an interesting one.
So push you.
I don't know if there's any of those like glass bridges.
Oh my God, that would be.
You could do that easy with crutches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever see those glass bridges on online where you're walking across it and then they all of a sudden animate and like look like they're cracking?
It looks like they're yeah.
People freak out, like jump to the ground.
You'd see like the crutches fly out and I'll be on the ground like this. Like,
I know. You turn into like a flying squirrel and you just that'd be epic. Could tightrope across some like river or something.
Mm-hmm.
You ever do those rope swings where you rope swing off something into the water? That's fun.
No, I haven't done that. That would be fun. Yeah.
I think we need to make it an excursion. Like it needs to be like 3 days, like great outdoors, like rapids down the Colorado River into like some crazy hike through the woods, campfire, telling ghost stories, cuddling up next to John at night.
That would be cool. Yeah, make 2 or 3 days out of it and just do. Yeah.
Yep. One sleeping bag, If you don't like it, you just burrow some leaves together.
There you go.
God, I miss you guys. I miss like the conventions, Mike, where like you'd randomly be at your booth, and and we just come up to you and take you off guard and be like, Mike, hop on the back. We're going. But you didn't.
Yeah. Well, you were at CryptidCon, weren't you, Robin? That the year when we were there, and he's like they're filming, and he's just like, just jump on my back, and then we go out there, and it's like he's like axe throwing with me on his back. I'm like, dude, I'm waiting on an axe just right between the eyes or something.
I learned in that moment, Robin, that I'm not good at axe throwing.
Not with me on your back, anyway. At least.
No, I wasn't good at it to begin with, so yeah. Yeah, that was cool. What else have we done? Oh, we were training at Paracon when we were at the Michigan Paracon. All the videos, if anyone wants to see it, they're all online on YouTube or something or social media.
Yeah, I remember the bar. I thought you were gonna die.
Oh my gosh. Has anybody ever seen that? Where, first off, Rick Schreck is a bad influence to be around when he something. If he's listening, Rick literally was like, "You can't do a muscle up on that bar," and he literally takes a bar and puts it on top of. It wasn't even connected, so I'm like, "I got this." Yeah, it was like midnight. It was midnight. Everyone was
Yeah.
like out at the Michigan Paracon like bar or something, and we're like, "Oh, forget this," and I'm like, "All right, we're
Yeah, we
going."
just wandered off.
Yeah, there was like a whole entourage of people in the gym. We were all
Yeah.
working.
You were there, weren't you, Robin?
Yeah, I think so. I think that was the same time that he ran on the water.
Yeah,
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 yeah, it was. It was.
yeah,
Yeah, I was thinking Robin was in there. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, Robin walked across the water, and he was like, "Nick, you got this." Just oh man,
With clothes on.
yeah, I know. I don't know what's next, man, for the challenge, but I'm thinking about it. I think it would be cool to do something, epic. Make it like a long like great outdoors, something that's fun,
I think that would be awesome. Yeah, we do like a rapids thing, and then hiking and
Yeah,
some kind of trails or something with it. Yeah, just do like a
and
few.
s'mores,
Just,
and
yeah,
marshmallow s'mores. Is
yeah.
it a s'more or is it a s'more? Like that's the question.
SMORE. It's more.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a,
I was gonna say I think this more.
yeah, for years when I was younger, I used to call it schmore.
Well, next time we're out at Ashmore, we'll call it like Ashmores.
S'mores. uh, good. I like that. So, what else is new with you guys?
Robin's doing a lot of building.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my connections get weird. So
Is it?
uh,
Robin's got some building going on. They've got the trailer's gone and house being built out there, and yeah, so
yep.
that's why he's doing out at Ashmore now.
Yeah, I've been working on that. So
are
it's
you?
fun at 95-degree temps.
Yeah, I know. I bet it's really hot, humid. Are you living out there full time at the Ashmore Estate? So
Nope. No, I'm just building. That's one of the girls that helps me is going to live out there, but we're just building a house out there and get rid of the mobile home that was out there. So
that's
building
cool.
this little cabin out there. So
Do you see any activity like spend the night there? Is there anything weird that's happening when you sleep over there a lot more?
I'm about like a rock as far as hearing things, seeing things, but I don't. But it's kind of cool when people I talk to over the weekend were, I mentioned the different things that were going on and everything, and they had some activity, the same stuff that I said other people have had encounters with the same thing. So that's kind of cool when they've had that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm always really curious. Has anything lately in heightened? Like, has it been people talking more like seeing shadow figures or weird? Like, what has been the main thing lately that's been kind of unexplainable?
Yeah, I think the shadow's still coming through, and Abby and Ashley are in here. They probably talk to more people than I do, but um, shadow figures. But then we've been picking up a lot more on whistling. And it's not just a matter of just hearing a whistle. We've had somebody that's playing like whistling a tune that
Hmm.
it's going on inside the building, and numerous groups have heard that. That started a couple years ago when Richard Stepp was here with Brad Kling, and we heard it then. I heard it. I was in the building too, and I heard it, and we all heard it. That was during the day, and it's been going on all the time. It seems like so. That and three knocks on the doors. Seems like we're getting a lot of that lately. It's just like just somebody knocking on the back door. And there's nobody
Weird.
home.
Yeah, that's weird. Wonder why three knocks. Wonder what it symbolizes, or what they're trying to Morse code, or what they're doing, or maybe people just knock three times. I don't know.
Yeah, either there they're listening to Tony Orlando and Dawn. With knock three times on the ceiling.
Yeah, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I'm always curious about just like how stuff changes at locations I've been to multiple times, or the fascination of like what other possibilities are there besides like somebody that lived there then died there, and here's the continuation of like this spiritual connection from that person. Because I almost think like a lot of these places, a lot of locations I've been to that have immense history of hauntings and stuff that is just weird that continues. It almost changes over time, but I noticed too that there's multiple things going on rather than just one specific thing. So, and what I mean by that is I'm just curious about like you guys' thoughts, or if you have any ideas of like, we were talking about alternate realities or other periods of time where they're bleeding through to our reality, and maybe some of that stuff's occurring, like where it's not always the ghost of Joe Schmo, it's the reality of we're here, but the past is coming through to the now, and the now is coming through to the past in a sense. You know what I mean? So I'm always really curious what you guys think or what people think, and does this play a part in what we're experiencing?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's been going on over there for the most part, but um, and we have not tried it, but I think it'd probably be good sometime just to go over and investigate where we're building a house because that was part of the grounds back during the day when Ashmore was um, part of the poor farm and then became the psychiatric hospital, things like that. So it'd be interesting. But there's a lot of stuff that happens just on grounds and everything that I think people just want to go into a building and they want to investigate there, and they're missing the boat because there's so much that happens out other places other than just inside a location, inside the building itself. That they kind of miss out on that.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because it's had fires. It's been a lot of death just on the land specifically, not just the building like you were talking about. So yeah, you're absolutely right. I agree with you. And then Rhodes Hotel, Mike, right? So much history there. It's crazy. Like I remember doing Justin, my cousin and I, who do Death Walker together. I remember him and I considering going to Rhodes at a time, and we researched out, but there's a lot of history there, a lot of death, a lot of stuff, and I'm always wondering too. Like that just goes back to a lot of location I've been to is some of the stuff that was happening back then when it was in operation. Is some of that energy bleeding through, or some of that consciousness of the people that are living or were living in a sense combined into this melting pot? And do we experience that type of stuff? I mean, I've seen it happen, so I'm just curious if anybody else, you know?
Yeah, something like here, one of the things that I had no idea, like we keep getting this little girl here that all these different groups have been getting and know nothing about her. But then, like the Booth brothers, then when they were here, they left when their cameras rolling and they got a really good EVP of a little girl saying goody. So then after looking at things, like somebody mentioned, like that we got this big picture of the family sitting on the porch in one of the parlor rooms out here. And someone said, "Did you guys look at the picture out there?" So then, of course, they went out there and looked at it. One of the ladies, her last name is Goody Koontz. So, I mean, was it just like coincidence that that's the last name, and then the little girl just happened to say like Goody, like Goody because of something cool, or was she actually calling out to a family member, which might have been this other lady in the picture or something? So, but we've been getting her a lot lately.
Huh. Interesting. And you don't have any record of a little girl dying there? Or,
No,
the
no
thing
idea.
is, Tessa and I talk about this all the time. It might not just be like the little girl as a little girl dying, and that's the spirit of a little girl communicating. It could be a little girl growing older, dying older, and coming back as a little girl too. I've had cases like that in investigations where we've experienced that, and Tessa has, as a medium, psychic medium, Tessa she's connected in that sense with different spirits, and I actually had an experience like that. One place is Queen Mary. Queen Mary has that little girl in the who will talk to you. You can hear the disembodied voice of the little girl. It blows my mind every time it happens at Queen Mary on the boat there in California and in the pool area. And there's no record of a little girl dying there, but um, people have talked about, and psychic mediums have connected and talked about a little girl who grew up to be an older lady, but she comes back as a little girl, as a spirit, and she likes it there. She comes and goes and communicates that in that way, in that manner. So it's interesting. I do believe that we can come back and manifest how we want to perceive ourselves, when we die in this body. I think the reason I say that too is because I had another experience. My neighbor in Las Vegas, when I lived in Las Vegas, he was an older gentleman. And I used to talk to him every day, and he would tell me about like old Vegas and how when he was 13 years old, he worked for Bugsy Siegel at the Flamingo, all that stuff. And it was cool stories. And he would tell me about all these stories. And then I moved away to New Hampshire, and he ended up dying a year later, I think. And what was strange is in my house over time, a little bit after he passed away, I started having this weird things happen in my basement of the house. It's a new house. There shouldn't be any hauntings. There's no death or anything like that, And what was strange is I'm having all these weird things happen in my basement. Me and other people have experienced it. I have somebody comes over who a psychic medium came over, and she started telling me she knew nothing. Like I've never talked about this guy, my neighbor. I was like really cool with him, but I never like openly talked about how, like I am now about him. And she goes, there's this gentleman, he's dressed in an old cowboy outfit with like a cowboy hat, and he's carrying his rifle on his shoulder, and he's pacing from this part of your basement through this like hallway that I had into where my office where I used to work out of. He's pacing back and forth, and he's protecting you from like all this other like whatever negative stuff that's followed you and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, whatever, like logically, like, all right, like anyone can say that. But then what she did is she said, his name is Rod or Rodney. And I was like, holy crap, like my whole demeanor, everything changed. And what she said was the name of my neighbor. And it made sense because first off, nobody knew that, so I don't know how the heck she would have ever known that. Even my closest family members didn't really know that. But he used to show me his rifles every day. He used to show me like his collection and his coins, and he used to talk to me about silver coins and how to take silver coins, and how like I was a young kid, my 20s when I first started Ghost Ventures out there in Vegas, and we would talk every day, and he would just say, oh, when you get to be my age, you can you can be a millionaire if you start collecting these silver coins and all this stuff. So he was just a really cool guy. He had all girls, in his life as kids. And I think I was just like that young kid who came into his life that was, like the son he never had. And we became friends, and it was just very weird. And I think that moment for me told me that people can come back when you die, not just as you were when you died in past, but you can come back as your alternate younger self, or however you perceive that energy or manifested or consciously continue into that other realm. And I think that's opened my brain up, having that experience in my own house with, Rodney, the spirit of Rodney back as his younger self, to the detail she described him, but he was in a wheelchair before he died. And the reason what she told me was the lady who came over, her name was Colleen. She came over and described this gentleman. And I would go over to Rod's house when he was alive. He would get stuck in his wheelchair and the carpet and stuff, and his wife would ask me to help him, and I would have to lift him up and help him out and all that stuff. And she told me that the psychic medium told me that sometimes spirits come back, and this is what Tessa has told me too. They can come and go as they please, and it's kind of like, I guess he felt like he owed me something, and he was coming back to protect me in a different way. I think in that part of my life, until he can move on. So it's like people can come and go, and they can continue in the afterlife. So it's really interesting. It's an interesting story. It's an interesting experience, and it makes me think of other possibilities. What else is out there than just dying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't experience that, Mike, or I had anything like that, or thought about that.
No, I mean it's yeah, I mean that's never really thought of things like that. Really, I mean, it's interesting though. Definitely interesting theory.
Like, what is an alternative Mike doing right now in another world?
Hopefully, running around with two legs.
Never know, man. You're jumping out of an airplane in another life.
Yeah, yeah, not scared of heights, both legs, and
Yep,
yeah,
parachute. Oh yeah, man.
or you never know. Maybe the crazy fate. Maybe not scared of heights, jump out of the plane, crush both legs or something. When you land real hard, crush both legs, and still end up the same way.
Oh man, I don't know. I think life is supposed to be experienced. I think sometimes we're not supposed to know all the answers to our questions, whatever our questions are in life. I think we have to evolve, um, and not hold on to regrets, and just whatever we're given or faced with or conquerors that come our way. We just kind of have to we have to figure it out, and I think that's just a part of living. Um, it's interesting, but I think that's the cool thing about the paranormal and supernatural. It like opens up the possibilities in such a vast universe that we kind of are in, and with all this alien and UFOs and now like all this stuff happening, and it's more talked about, even though it was talked about a ton 30, 40 years ago. Even more so now. I just think that people are more open-minded about different ideas.
Mhm.
I've always been interested in extraterrestrials, time, space, looking up at the stars, the vast universe, trying to understand what else is out there than just here. What other dimensions, what other alternatives. The brain fascinates me like so much. We don't know everything about the brain. Where's the consciousness go that we develop through this life? Does that consciousness linger? Um, if reincarnation is a real thing, does that consciousness go into reincarnation, like in an underlining like flashback of like memories, that kind of bleed through to progress through lives? um I don't know. It's a rabbit hole, man. You jump down it, you just have all these possibilities and all these ideas, and it makes you think. um but I love being open-minded. I love meeting new people with different ideas, concepts, and talking about it lengths. And that's kind of what we do in the new series Death Walker. We open up the possibilities to different concepts and theories, and kind of us and see what we can do. And it's really turned into something epic. I mean, we've captured some amazing stuff. I can't wait for you to see a lot of the episodes. We have 40 episodes.
Yeah.
40 episodes.
God.
Yeah, going to be hitting America. We have our premiere coming up. Riviera Theater, Tonawanda, New York. VIPs are sold out. Beautiful, historic, haunted theater. A lot of history there, and I mean, you got to walk in. It's very majestic and it's beautiful. So I'm excited to do the premiere there for the U.S. It's been a long time coming. Right now, it's airing in the United Kingdom. Death Walker is airing in the United Kingdom on Really Channel, Discovery Plus in the United Kingdom, and then in Canada, it's airing on CTV Sci-Fi Channel. So there's a lot more to come. I have a lot more announcements coming. I've been waiting patiently to talk about the American deal we have going on and stuff like that. So I can't wait. I'm excited about everything to come.
Yeah, it'd be cool to get to check them all out. 40 episodes.
Yeah, man. So it's gonna be cool, man.
Will it be? When's it going to be available in the U.S.?
So we're doing the American premiere coming up August 20th. August 20th, and then I can't announce yet until they situate everything. It's been one of those because all the streaming networks are like merging and
Right.
everything, cable and all this craziness. So I have to hold tight, but I'll definitely be like announcing once I can and everything. But we are doing the premiere at the Riviera Theater. You can get tickets. I mean, tickets available if you want to come. We're doing a Q&A there. We got special guests showing up. There's a lot of people showing up. The news is going to be covering it. We just documented some of the most incredible evidence I've ever seen, and the clarity of it is what got, because we're filming in 4K, so we're able to see the clarity and the definition in these new cameras that we're filming on. And I'm not even kidding. Like, what we document is amazing. I got to show you guys. It's the clearest thing I've ever seen. It's surreal. There's no like questioning, you know, like you see some shadow figures or whatever captured. You're kind of like, oh, was it this or reflection or blah, blah, blah. And like this, you can actually see the details. And what we captured was a hand and an arm. It came in like this and reached out right behind me. The cameras were still 2 cameras, and low light with low light capabilities on these cameras. I mean, it's clean, it's clear. It's no BS. This is epic. I can't wait for everyone to see this. It's being analyzed by a third-party video specialist right now to just show like there's no messing around. And also we're actually taking it to a UFOologist because I believe it's not of spirit form and ghosts. So I want to evolve this conversation. I believe that it's an interdimensional being that we captured, which is freaking scary, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Creepy. So I got to show you this clip. It's really cool, but I'll be posting soon. It's going to be on the news and everything very soon. You'll be at the premiere too. We'll show a little sneak peek of that for what's to come for the new season of Deathwalker. And then, yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Awesome.
Yeah. And
So you got some appearances coming up?
Appearances? What'd you say, Robin?
You have some appearances coming up and get some conventions and everything, or?
Yeah, we do. So we sold out our Nick Groff tour in Virginia City, Nevada, coming up July 15th is our first one. We sold that out. That sold out. We were just doing Tessa and I were doing a free giveaway for a person who to go on my Facebook page if you're interested. We're doing a free giveaway for someone who couldn't make it. We have a bunch of other events coming up. We're going to be in Connecticut in October. It's the weekend before Halloween. It's the weekend of Halloween. We'll be in October in Connecticut at Mohegan Sun. So that's going to be awesome. So we'll be at Mohegan Sun. I think when is it? October? I forget the exact date. It's the weekend of Halloween.
I remember seeing it. Wasn't like 20, I think.
Yeah, something like that. I forget. But it's the Warrens. We're doing the Warrens convention there, the Warren Paracon. It's going to be fun. Tony Spera, bunch of other people that are going to be there. And then Bobby Mackey's. We got Bobby Mackey's coming up. Are you guys coming to Bobby Mackey? You're coming, right,
Yeah.
Mike?
Yep.
Yeah, hoping to.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
So Bobby Mackey,
cool.
If you guys want to come, definitely, whoever's listening, get tickets now. Wilder, Kentucky, right, very close to Cincinnati, Ohio. You could fly in, travel there. Anybody in that area. We're selling tickets right now. Tessa is going to be doing a gallery reading. Johnny Hauser, Chad Lindbergh, Josh Hurd, myself are going to be doing G Crew live there. Do some like a little bit of investigating Bobby Mackey's. We got Bobby Mackey himself is going to be singing. And we got everyone's going to be. Matt Coates, my buddy Matt's going to be there. Dave Schrader's going to be hosting it. Mike's going to be there. There's a ton of people coming. There's a lot of other people that are coming. Your mom's coming, right? Is your mom coming, Mike, and your sister and everyone?
Yeah, I think they're coming over too. Yeah, yep.
Oh, you guys finally told her? I didn't think you were going to tell her about it. I thought you were going to keep it quiet from her.
Oh. She's probably tuning in.
Uh-oh. Well, I think Crystal Challenge, she goes into the well by herself, right, Mike? Isn't that
there you go?
Yeah.
Yep. That sounds like a good one. Yeah.
For 72 hours, she just stays down there by herself.
Just stick her in a well.
Yeah, Chad Lindbergh has to come and help her out.
We'll give her s'mores.
Yeah, small. Yep. And this guy, his name is Mitch, our little alien friend. He's gonna be there. He's riding the bull. So I think we're all gonna try to do we're gonna try to get a photo op with all of us on the bull together. Dave Schrader's actually, but Dave Schrader with a whip and a cowboy hat in the background, and John, Josh, me, Chad on the bull with Mitch, our little alien, for our Christmas postcards that we'll be sending out to family and friends. So
yeah,
there'll be karaoke. What am I missing? There's a lot of people coming. I don't remember everybody, but it's gonna be fun. You guys can get the ticket links are up. Kirkland's are gonna come. Jennifer Lee is gonna be there. Jeff Waldridge is filming the event. It's gonna be awesome, man. I can't wait.
yeah.
So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah.
Where can those tickets be found?
So we have a link up on our social media on G Crew. So if you go to our Patreon page, G Crew on Patreon, or if you go to our websites, you can get tickets on there. Same thing with the premiere for Deathwalker. You can get tickets to come to the event, which is right up in my bio on all my social media. So if you go up to under my name, there's a link there. You can click on that and get a ticket. Reserve your seat because it's selling out pretty quick. The whole half of the theater is already sold out. The whole place will be sold out, so it'll be cool.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, somebody asked you a question here about getting an autograph. Do you have a website that people can purchase pictures and things like that from?
Yeah, so Dan Class, myself, basically run thenickgroff.com. So it's just THE and then Nick and then GROFF.com. Get some Deathwalker merchandise, represent. All of our stuff is up there, pictures, autographs, signing different things whenever I get a chance. I did a free giveaway on I literally signed 15,000 pictures.
That'll teach you.
Ridiculous. And I was editing pictures at the same time, 15,000, and I was like, oh my gosh. I did a free giveaway. Some marketing campaign they had for me, and they asked me to do it, and I was like, sure. Problem was they didn't get out the mail quick enough. So I was getting late. I had nothing to do with that, but it took forever. But we got everything kind of squared away. But if you go to thenickgroff.com, yeah, you can get stuff, pretty much anything on there that I have right now.
Yeah, and then
Somebody asked about getting
what's that?
somebody in the chat asked about getting something autographed. If they bring it to an event, they can talk to you there about getting an autograph. If you're
Yeah, definitely. If you go to the event, like I'm never gonna say no to signing stuff. Yeah, I'll definitely.
And we got some first 2 episodes of Unlimited Journey on DVD that
Yes.
have to get you to sign some of those.
Mike, where did they get that at? You have them, right?
Yeah, I have them. I like once probably in August when we get together in August, I'll probably bring them all out, and then you can run off with some of them and get you to sign some of them. I'll bring them back here and sell them at events, or people have come in here wanting some, so we'll have some of those available.
All right. So. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I still think if everybody on here thinks it should be a show, Unlimited Journey, let's pitch it to the networks. It'll be a fun thing to do all the time. We're bringing guests in, and it's kind of it definitely would be epic. It would be crazy.
Yeah, it'd be wild for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
We instead of Naked and Afraid, it could be Mike and Nick stranded.
Limbless and wandering.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yep. Well, we probably shouldn't keep you much longer. We've had you on here for a while, and we won't keep you too long. Let's get back to get back to life, right?
Yeah. Get the baby to bed. Baby home and to bed. Yeah, thanks guys. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Obviously, you guys are good people. And Mike, can't wait for the challenge. Let's just keep it going to figure out what the challenge is going to be. And I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll pick top one. Whoever comes up with the craziest challenge, we can pick that. Let's see.
Maybe we'll have to put something on social media and get some ideas. I'm sure we'll probably get all kinds of ideas off of that.
Yeah, I can see them now. Mike, like what are those things called when those magicians or illusionists or whatever they strap like the co-hosts to the spinning wheel, and I throw knives. Like that could be one where I throw knives at Mike to pop the balloons next.
I don't know about that
With an axe?
one. Yeah, with an axe.
Yeah, with an axe. Or we can have Tessa do a contortion with like a bow and arrow between her toes upside down and like shoot an arrow to like take the apple out of Mike's mouth.
What? How about yours?
I like this idea. Well, keep thinking. Just putting it up. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys soon. We'll see each other soon, and I'll see you coming up. Right? That will be the first time.
Yeah. I think August will be the first time we've seen each other in quite a while.
Yeah, I know.
It's in Scarefest.
Yes, in Scarefest.
Oh,
yeah.
Man,
Right.
That was chaotic though. I just got married. We flew to Scarefest. Man, that was crazy. I forgot about Scarefest. Yeah, it was pretty quick on passing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well.
Okay.
Good.
We'll talk to you soon. Thanks again for being on, talking to us.
All right, guys. Take care. Have a good night. See you guys later.
You too.
You too.
See ya.
Good night, Nick.
See you later, Robin. Bye.
All right. Night.
Bye.
Okay. Yep. Nick's always a good guy to have around and talk to and have some fun with.
Yeah.
So looking forward to some
Fun
things in
time.
the future with him. So, well,
Fun time.
it's been a hot day out here today. So it's I only worked for a couple hours out here this morning. We're doing that house deal, and it was so boiling out there. It was like, I'm just gonna kind of do a few things and then done. But the RV air conditioning's on, but it can't keep up with this heat. So it's
really hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to stay cool and don't overdo it. I mean, you're still out there for a bit longer, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go home Friday and pick a trailer up and bring it back on Saturday, and of all things, unload an installation trailer. And so, because we need to get the installation out so I can pick up some other stuff, and that trailer is full of installation. We could get another piece of it in there, so so we're gonna unload that and start for the next load.
Yeah.
Yep. As soon as we get the metal on the roof, then I can start working on the inside of it. But just gotta get some people over to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, the roof's on it and everything, so the trusses are up.
Yeah.
On it, gable is on.
Yeah, I saw the picture. Earlier.
Yeah, just gotta do the metal now, and there's 22 sheets of metal on each side, and that'll take care of it. So.
Yeah.
But just a matter of getting some help to get it done. So.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it moves along soon.
Yep, that's what I'm hoping too. So we can get that done, so we can on to the next thing. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, Patsy, when you get an air conditioner call, yeah, right. Like that'll be. You won't need an air. By the time I'm ready for an air conditioner, you won't need an air conditioner. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to get
Thanks
out of here
everyone
myself.
for tuning in. Yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in, and we'll be back next week with Brad Blair.
Sounds good. All right. Is Tim coming with him or just Brad solo?
I think it's just Brad this time. We'll get Tim on there sometime too, though. Yeah.
That'll work. All right.
Yep.
See everybody next week. Have a good night.
Yep. Night, guys. My name is Mike, and I'm the founder of the Lost Limbs Foundation. The Lost Limbs Foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that provides assistance to amputee children in need of prosthetics. I started the charity after my own struggles, after my leg being amputated just above the knee. Prosthetics cost thousands of dollars, and the average lifespan is 5 to 7 years on a prosthetic. Kids are constantly growing, so they'll go through multiple prosthetics throughout their life. This is the prosthetic leg that I use, and the cost was about $70,000. The Rhodes Hotel is in Atlanta, Indiana, and is owned and operated by the Lost Limbs Foundation. We are currently doing photo shoots, ghost hunts, and special events to help raise money for the charity. For more information, you can go to lostlimbsfoundation.org. With your help, we can help these kids one step at a time.